All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and Saturday brothers doing this thing in sincerity, in truth, and with charity. This is Jeremiah 30 and 14. All thy lovers have forgotten thee, they seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. So that's exactly what the Lord has done. He has given us over into the hands of a cruel enemy. All right? And it's a judgment. Clearly, it's let to be known this is a judgment for Jake's iniquity. And what is part of iniquity is what it says above, the lovers. You know, the nation of Israel, Judah, Ephraim, went after the heathens, man. All right? They sought after the heathens. That's why it's called their lovers. All right? It's adultery, spiritual adultery. But with that, the Lord said he's going to give us over into their hands, right? And, boy, is this man cruel. Hold on, let me grab this. I have a couple articles. Well, I wouldn't call them articles because it's social media, but I have a couple of references I want to go to, man, just to show some news. But I want to read this before I do that. Then get my scriptures. This is Zechariah 1 and 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forth the affliction. And this shit is for an affliction. So I'm sure, you know, most of you have heard about Marcellus Williams. But check this out. The state of Missouri and Governor Mike Parson executed an innocent so-called black man. The prosecutor's office convicted and sentenced Marcellus to death, has now admitted they were wrong and zealously fought to undo the conviction and save his life. So they was trying to stop this. First, in 2015, the Missouri Supreme Court halted execution plans and appointed a special master to review DNA testing on the handle of the murder weapon. So this is the Supreme Court of Missouri doing this. All right? DNA experts reviewed the results, determined that he was not the source of DNA found on the knife. But the special master sent the case back to Missouri Supreme Court, and a second execution date was set for August 2017. Then, hours before Williams was set to be executed, Governor Eric Greitens called it off and appointed a panel of 5 retired judges to investigate the DNA evidence. The board, however, was dissolved by Mike Parsons in 2023 and never issued its final report. Gale's family indicated they did not support executing Williams, according to court filings, and in August, a judge signed off on the agreement. But Attorney General Andrew Bailey, a Republican, objected to the plea. All right? So it's clear evidence that he wasn't the murderer. The family themselves said they did not want him to be put to death for it. All right? But yet this man still got put to death. This so-called black man. All right? He still got put to death, which of course is judgment from the Lord. Right? But Esau, like I said, I was a little displeased, but they forwarded the affliction. They extra for no fucking reason. But there's a saying with Esau. Damn, how it go? It basically is any nigger or do. If a crime was committed or if something was done, they didn't care if they got the right person. And this is a tradition. You can Google this. Probably got to do a little digging because I'm not wording it right. I can't think of the exact phrase I should say. But basically, that was the phrase. Any nigger would do. Okay? They wasn't necessarily worried about getting the right person. They just want to take their anger out on us, man. Their jealousy and hatred out on us. All right. So we have this. This one thing. I got a couple more links, man. Um. Oh yeah. And Elder Malcolm been saying this for years. The police is the biggest gang there is. So L.A. Sheriff Deputy Samuel Aldama murdered a black man while shouting "Hard R, nigger." June of 2019, the sheriff's department settled a lawsuit for $7 million after L.A. Sheriff Deputy Samuel Aldama and Rego killed him. Aldama admits in his video he has ill feelings toward black people, but still works there. Listen to this deputy sheriff's testimony. Now, I believe this dude Jake, but let me read this, right? But he looks pale enough, so look what he's aligned with, right? Listen to this deputy sheriff's testimony. Samuel Aldama regarding the ongoing investigation of roughly 47 police officers being fired in LA County because of internal police gangs like Regulators, Vikings, and Jump Out Boys that are behind some of the most violent and troubling incidents involving police deputies and how they treat the public they serve. Samuel Aldama has skull tattoos, which evoke the department's white supremacist gang culture. All right, I'm not going to play this video, but they asked him, does he have any ill will towards black people? And it took forever. He tried to wiggle out of it. Then he finally just said, yes, he does. All right. Now, I believe he's Jake, but that's not the point. He got these, in his mind or whatever, these tattoos represent the white supremacist gang culture, man. So you got all these cops that's supposed to be protecting and serving, patrolling our neighborhoods, right? Stop and frisk, extras hell on Jake, slamming Jake to the ground. Just another reason, another way to get out their hatred. But this is who's supposed to be watching over you. This who you niggas love to, you black bitches love to call. How many cases being a grandmother called, a black grandmama called the police for help and she ended up getting shot? Or a mentally challenged so-called black kid gets shot. And yet this who y'all fucking love. This who y'all want to go to for justice and judgment. This massive gang that hates niggas. You niggas' brains are fried, man. All right? Like, you trust in this. It's a balance because the Lord controls everything. But you trust in these damn devils. You think they're going to execute judgment for you. That's madness. That's madness. Couple more. This one, no, this ain't it. Damn, I'm missing one. Oh, man.
On TikTok, on Instagram, everything. Literally, I will drop you. Black student gets the N-word etched into his chest with a box cutter by his white teammates. You can't make this shit up. If you haven't heard about this story, you already know what time it is. Buckle up. Let's talk about it. The student in question, whom has not been identified due to the school's policy, nor the perpetrator of said incident has not been identified, he left the school, rightfully so, after the N-word was etched into his chest. The article reads, a student athlete is no longer enrolled at Gettysburg College in Pennsylvania after they allegedly etched a racial slur onto the chest of a teammate. Several students were attending an informal gathering of the swim team at an on-campus residence on September 6th when one of them used a box cutter to scratch the N-word on another student's chest. It's unclear whether or not they're going to press charges against the student.
But you know what? Hey, if he wasn't trying to be buddy, If he wasn't trying to be buddy with the devil, his enemy, he wouldn't have had the N word etched into his chest with a box cutter. He on the team with them thinking they cool and friends. They're hanging out. Whole time they hate you, man. I'll share this. You know, this is my freshman year, right? I ended up going to this is a school here in Chicago called Marist High School. It's a predominantly white school. Like it's Esau, man. All right, it's Esau. And hell, we had a test to get in there, but it was quite a few dumb Edomites that got in there because of who their parents are. But we had the test to get in there, right? Nevertheless, this is why I'm in the world, so I ain't know too much better. You know, it was I don't know how to explain it because it was a hatred, but it was a like no, not really. You know, well, let me just be cool with everybody type shit. I don't know how to explain it. Nevertheless, it was some Edomites that I was at least cordial with, you know, and each other face, everything seemed cool. But I ended up going to another school. I ended up going to another school, and this back I'm old. This is back on AIM. Hey yo, Instant Messenger. These crackers that I thought we was cool with start hitting me up like, yeah, we want to fight. I want to come through this way. We want to fight you. We want to fight. Let's fight. It was a whole thing about fighting and shit, man. Out of nowhere, we was just cool. We on AIM together. It was never no issue. But they got that hatred for us, man. All right, this is Ezekiel 35. And 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time of their iniquity had an end. So Esau, and Lord, we're going to come back to this. Esau has a perpetual hatred, meaning everlasting. The hatred is so deep that when Jacob and Esau was in the womb together, they were fighting. This is how much Esau hates us, man. To this day. They do their strange science, their strange experiments on us. Made a society that's completely contrary to us and our way of life and how things should be. Fuck up our mental health, our physical health. And you think you're just watching a movie like Undercover Brother. All right? Or what's the other one? Black Dynamite. Where they telling you how they trying to attack niggas while putting this in their food or this in they malt liquor. Then they release a new version, modern version, which is they clone Tyrone, and they tell you everything. Not only they affecting you with the food, that damn chicken, with the music they put out there, just to make you a damn nigga, man, a nigger. All right. This is what they think of us. We're nothing but hard R's, man. This is what they want you to be. So they can say, look, this ain't how can it be the holy seed, Lord? How can you call them your children and save them? Look at the lot of them. Shaking ass, selling, promoting hard chemically made, quote unquote drugs, because drugs really mean dry herbs, man. That shit they doing is witchcraft. All right. And it's pharmakia. The pharmakia goes back to our witchcraft. All right. Some shit Esau done took from nature, altered it, and then which makes your body gets dependent on it, and that's the real issue. Your body gets dependent on it, so you need it. All right, and we're not just ball under the prowl of any man. They promote it so you feel like you can't live without it, man. This they fucking promote. So you can be a goddamn degenerate. A fiend to rob his own fucking mama. Kill his fucking father. And this is shit you niggas promote. Adultery, murder, drug abuse, man. Who funded and had the great idea to promote gangster rap? Esau, man. Rappers have come out and admitted to it. From Bone Thugs from the 90s all the way up to Meek Mills. To modern. And then everything in between. Ice Cube. This shit is out there, man. This devil fucking hates us. Oh shit. Fuck, I don't have it. I mean, that thing was really seen right there, but... fuck. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm glad this other phone is charged up. Perfect.
50s and 60s.
Our next story has quickly become the most viewed article on PSUK.com, and it's only been on our website since late last night. Our I-team has learned the United States military conducted secret tests on thousands of people in St. Louis. Ryan Dean joins us from the area where the testing was most prominent. He breaks down the I-team report. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning, Jennifer. I am standing where the once infamous Pruitt-Igoe housing complex once stood. It was torn down in the 70s, but at one time it was home to 10,000 low-income people. And according to research that will go public today, this is where most of the testing happened back in the 50s and 60s. Now, a sociology professor at St. Louis Community College, Lisa Martina Taylor, has made it her life's work to uncover details of the Army's ultra-secretive experiments carried out in St. Louis. She says the Army sprayed zinc cadmium sulfide into the air. She claims people living at the complex unknowingly inhaled this compound morning, noon, night, so the government could measure its effects on their lungs. The cover story back then was the Army was testing smoke screens to protect cities from the Russian attack during the...
So they was testing the effects of this chemical compound on niggas, man. And lied and said, oh no, we're just putting those testing smoke screens out in case, protect us from war and violence, invasion or whatever, right? He used that peace and lie, but niggas believed him and trusted him. This is Daniel 8 and 25. And through his policy, also he should cause craft to prosper in his hand. And this is Epiphanies. But this is the MO of Esau in general. This is the Edomite spirit. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. And by peace he shall destroy many. So this is what Esau does. Look at the Tuskegee experiments. This is the hatred this man has for us, man. Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall war at the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time. So Esau he's been doing his job, like we read in that Jeremiah 30. The Lord gave us over into his hands. But look at what this devil's been doing, man. All right? running his strange experiments on us, torturing us, murdering us, all right? Fucking with us mentally, physically, just doing just outrageous shit, man. And you niggas still want to be cool with this devil. That's crazy. No, this devil got to pay. So this is back in Ezekiel 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. And Seir is Edom. This is Genesis 36:8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. So not just Esau, the one man, the nation. All right? Verse Ezekiel 35 and 4. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. So, of course, we got judged, you know. But then Esau tells us you were free, deceives us, fucks us up worse mentally, all right, lies to us, and of course still shed that blood. He never stopped shedding that blood. Further the affliction. You think the iniquity in you? Yeah, you're free from slavery. Then all they did was decide to put both feet up our ass, man, instead of one. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood. So your destruction is set, is planned out. All right, and we're watching the stage, and we're watching all be set up, man. We're watching you make the dumb decision to destroy your economy. Think you're going to get complete world control, set up your new the beast system, the new payment system, which will physically be put inside the people. All right? We're watching your relationship with the world dwindle down. All right? Your allies ready to turn on you. The world turned on the U.S. dollar for its world reserve currency. We're watching and loving how Esau no longer has the middle class. Complaining on TikTok, they can't do this, we can't afford this, we love it. Your lands have been overrun by heathens. We love it because you're not reproducing. See, immigration isn't the reason why. I seen something about the UK or wherever over in Europe, and they're suffering the same thing. And they were talking about whatever place it was. They watched the numbers dwindle from the amount of white people there to the amount of immigrants there. But it's not because immigration only. Really, it's because you're not reproducing because of prophecy, man. You're small. We're watching the stage for World War III be set. Esau versus Esau. You're about to kill each other. Blood, Salakia. Therefore, as I live, says the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. You will be put to death. Since thou had not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. All Edom will die, man. All Americans first, then the rest of the Edomites that's here after the destruction are going to slavery, and after that 1,000 years, you will be completely wiped out, most desolate. But all the Esau in America, all America's toast, man. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, Slakia, and thy cities shall not return. You're never going to rule again. You won't have your own land. Nothing. Complete annihilation. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. This is what you said. You're going to rule over the northern and southern kingdom. Never let us go. Never let us know who we really are. And abuse us at your will, man. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will even do according to thine anger. So the anger and hatred you have and how you just fuck us up, hey, the Lord, he gonna do you like that. And according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. All right? And how's that gonna happen? What's a big way the Lord is gonna judge you? Of course, thermonuclear destruction is coming, and that's so the whole world can see and fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But another thing is Ezekiel 25:12. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because the Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. Here's the point. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. So the Lord is going to put his level. You got to understand, this is the Most High. So everything is just more intense. He's the Most High. Okay? He's going to put his festivity in us, man. And allow us and have us judge you fucking devils. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh. Okay? So that's really it, man. This devil hates us, but it's cool. He gonna get his judgment. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah Ba'asham Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, Elder Great Millstone. And Southeast Brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom wa Baba Bum.